Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I'm the Grey Gardener. So this video I'm going to talk about how you set up a gardening business. I'm going to talk a little bit about how I set mine up. So if you stick around until the end of the video, you'll be in a much better place to make informed decisions in how you want your garden business to look. So it's not as hard as you think. It's really quite simple just to get started really. So the first thing we're going to talk about is insurance. So you need your public liability insurance. Now this is quite cheap. You can do a search just like the if you're searching for car insurance, public liability insurance. So that covers you for damage to people's properties and things, and you need that, you know. It also gives you an advantage as well over people who maybe haven't. You can tell customers you're fully insured and that kind of thing. So that's the first thing to check out. Second is all your gear, all your kit. Now it depends what you want to do in your gardening business. Do you want to offer the full package, the full maintenance package? You've got to think about, you know, what you actually want to do. Do you just want to cut lawns? Do you just want to do hedges? Or do you want to do a bit of a, you know, mash of things, whatever the hell the phrase is. So yeah, decide what you want to do and then look into your equipment. Now you can go the second-hand route, the brand new route, or again a combination. I went for a combination. I sort of pinpointed a few things that I wanted, something decent. I did go second-hand on a lawnmower just to get us started, because that's the thing. Now when you're first starting, you're not sure whether it's going to take off. You know, and trust me, it will take off if you putting the right things in place. You know, if you're yourself as a person, you know, polite and organised and willing to work hard and push it a little bit, you will get work, 100%. So yeah, that's up to you. It depends how much money you've got to throw at it, basically. So I bought a £60 lawnmower, which I am going to change because I'm coming up in my second season soon. I don't know what I'm going to go for, I'm not sure yet, but the lawnmower I got was just a general kind of generic Briggs and Stratton kind of engine one, and cost us 60 quid and didn't let us down for the whole year. Absolutely, it got hammered, but 60 quid for the year, it's decent. You know, it wasn't a self-propelled one either, it was just a bog standard one really, and it'll serve as a nice spare. Generally speaking though, you'll need a lawnmower, a strimmer, hedge trimmer if you're going to do that. There's good money in hedge trimming, and then you know, your spade, your fork, your rakes, a couple of, you know, your leaf rake, grass rake. It depends really how far you want to go into it. A leaf blower is important. Now I didn't get a leaf blower straight away, and God, I wish I had. It's such a time saver. So if you know, I got a half decent one. All my links are below as well for the stuff I use, so you can feel free to check them out. But like, oh my god, the leaf blower is such a time saver. I was like sweeping everything up, like if I was doing a lawn, cutting a lawn, like you get little grass clippings like on the paths and that, I was sweeping, and it must have knocked like a good 10-15 minutes off every job. Just a quick blast just to tidy it all up quickly, blow the little clippings back onto the lawn or whatever, and it was, yeah, it's like if you're going to start up, that is a big time saver, so I'd get a leaf blower 100%. So your vehicle, now I van shared with my brother, so I went between a car and a van. This is my van now. I've literally just got it a couple of weeks ago at the time of this video. So you can do it in your car. There's no rule to say you can't. You know, obviously it looks better if you're turning up in a nice van with sign writing on, and that's great. But if you haven't got the money straight away, you just build up to it. There's no, like, you know, I hate to turn up in my car, and I wouldn't go as far to say I was embarrassed, because, you know, I was confident of the end of the day I was going to do a good job in the garden. So like, the work would kind of speak for itself. But like, if you have to, you know, take your car, that's fine. I had a Picasso, so it was big in the back. I got everything in. This is a Peugeot partner. Obviously I'm really glad I've got my van now, but don't worry if you have to start out in your car. You know, that's life. Just, as I say, just build it up. Just do what you've got to do, you know. So uniform is another thing. You don't have to have a uniform, but it does look better if you do. At the start, when I first started, I just got myself like a green fleecy and a couple of green like t-shirts. It wasn't a proper uniform. I've since bought a uniform. I'm not at work today, by the way, so I'm not going to houses in this, but I've just bought like a package thing from a guy who does like workwear, I think it's 5 polo shirts, 2 fleecies and a beanie hat, all with my logo on, for £83 I think. So that's pretty good. So you got your insurance, you got your tools, you got your vehicle. You need to let people know that you're going to be doing gardening. So all I did was created a Facebook page, free page, put some pictures up, because I had been doing friends and family's gardens for years, you know, so I did have some pictures and stuff I could put up, and just make your page, fill everything out, make it look professional, all capital letters, full stops, proper sentences, you know. This all makes the customer, you know, think you're a, you know, be satisfied, not satisfied, reassured, sorry, that you know you're going to do a good job, and that you're courteous and all that kind of thing, and conscientious. So make sure your page is right, and then get as many friends and family to share that as possible. And check out the next door neighbour app as well. That's a similar kind of thing, but it's more located, it's more geared towards locations, so you can advertise in your preferred areas and locations. So that's good as well. It was at one stage I was getting like 50% of me inquiries from that app, so definitely check that out. So Facebook, WhatsApp, and I did get some leaflets made up, but I was getting so many messages from Facebook and that I didn't send them out, so I've still got them. Yeah, so get some business cards as well. This is all just on Vistaprint, like fairly cheap. It's always good to be able to hand a business card out if you need to. Obviously looks the part. Yeah, just so I'd do a job, take some before and after pictures, post it on Facebook. People who would share it, and you would just get more inquiries. So it's really quite, it didn't take much to get the calls coming in, and then as you go and you're getting word of mouth stuff, hopefully if your work's good, and then you just build from there. So it was fairly simple. So like, I was worried beforehand like I wouldn't be getting jobs, so it would take time. Now I started in what was it, April, I think, early April, which is the time of year that people are just starting to think about the gardens, and you know, if you're starting in the winter, then it's going to be a bit harder. So time of year is pretty key, but if you have to start in the winter, then, you know, start there. Just you'll probably still get work, you know. Yeah, but you know, it isn't easy. You've got to be self-motivated, you know. Obviously if you're going to be self-employed, so you're responsible for the money coming in, you know. The calls might not always come in, you know, the messages might not always come in, and that can be a bit like, if you haven't had a message for a few days or something. Luckily that's all mine was, you know, throughout the spring and summer. But I'd had my regulars booked in, so like it was guaranteed income and loads of one-off stuff. So I personally speaking, I was okay, but it might not necessarily be the case for you, you know. So do you have a bit of money set aside to cover sort of those, you know, a couple of weeks if you're not getting paid? It's that kind of thing you need to be sort of assessing, and looking at your finances and your kind of position and stuff like that. Does your partner work? Do you have a partner? Are you by yourself? Are you solely responsible for everything? You've got to take all these things into consideration, because it's quite important, and obviously it's hard work. Your body's aching when you get up in the morning, you have to go and do another day at work. You know, do you like working outside? I'm guessing if you're thinking of starting a gardening business, you probably do. You're out there in all weathers, it's freezing sometimes, but like, it's great other times, you know. You're doing people's gardens on like lovely hot days, and it's a joy to be outside, and you're working for yourself. You can make your own decisions, you're your own boss. Like, it's fantastic. Like, I wish I'd done it sooner, really. I'll wrap it up there. If you do have any questions, please pop them below, and I'd love to help you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys, bye.